Just conducted DRC presidential elections. There were reported lengthy delays in some voting centers, which triggered frustration among voters. Now, of course, over 40 million people were registered to vote during the elections, but the delay has raised eyebrows among the opposition camp. The DRC presidential polls is taking place amidst rising inflation and growing armed conflict, especially in the eastern part of the country. And let's have more details of that in this report.
A chaotic start to presidential elections in the Democratic Republic of Congo. After waiting almost 3 hours, hundreds of angry voters tried to force their way into a polling center in the capital city, Kinshasa. Many had arrived very early to avoid the long queues. Some said they were supposed to be inside monitoring the whole thing.
We've stood here for so long. We are local observers and should be inside the polling station monitoring the process. But they've asked us to wait here. I don't know what is going on.
Nearly 44 million people were registered to vote. But the delay has raised fears among some of the opposition candidates that many people will not be able to cast their ballot after polls close.
We want all 71,000 something polling stations. Each of them has to open and receive voters so they can vote. If we don't have all of them, we don't consider these elections.
The DRC's election is being held amidst rising inflation, widespread poverty, and an armed conflict in the east of the country.
Hundreds of these voters have been waiting to cast their ballots in these long queues for hours. They say they want a president who will end the armed conflicts in the east and create jobs to improve their lives.
The DRC is a large country with a poor road network. The Electoral Commission has faced many challenges in organizing this poll. The biggest was getting electoral materials to the thousands of polling stations in remote areas. But even in the capital, Kinshasa, the home of the government, voting machines and ballot papers turned up late.
People want to vote, they have expectations at the end of this day. And I just believe that the Electoral Commission will activate all that is needed so that the Congolese people can vote properly in peace.
19 candidates are running in the presidential race, but the frontrunners are President Felix Tshisekedi, Moise Katumbi, Martin Fayulu, and Denis Mukwege. With no runoff planned, it's a sprint for the first line in the first and only round. Whoever gets the most votes will be declared the winner. The new president is expected to be inaugurated next month, once the country's constitutional court has dealt with any electoral challenges. Regardless of who wins, however, the next few weeks promise to be tense in the DRC. The country has only ever had one peaceful transfer of power since it gained independence from Belgium in 1960.